today's video, we are going to be going over what I decided to pick up from the new Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips 2 collection. I just wanted to show you what I picked up and also maybe kind of help you decide if you haven't picked up what you're wanting to pick up from that collection, maybe help you decide what to pick up or help guide you in what's worth it. I picked up 4, but there are 5 different cases. The one that I did not pick up is the one that sort of has this look to it, but it has a Black Panther on it. Whenever I first started to get the lipsticks, I thought that you were able to pick a shade and then pick your case and, you know, you would be done. So that is not how it works at all. The case already has the lipstick bullet inside, and then you pick the shade that you want, and you just have to accept what the case has in it. So that was a little bit, you know, I guess disappointing to me. And so I'm hoping that she will eventually come out with the case and then the case just empty and it doesn't necessarily have a shade name, or somehow she figures out how to have the refillable bullet show through in the case, or somehow the loading of the refillable bullet goes in through the bottom or something to where that will show you what is in the case. But that's not the case right now. So anyway, so let's get into it. The very first one that I picked up, I knew I had to have, was the one called J.K. Magic. And that's because my initials are J.K. And so there's something like hitting the side of my face that feels weird. So this also may just be my favorite case, in fact. It is just absolutely beautiful. It looks like stars and a moon. It's just beautiful. It has a lot of stars, and then right down here on the bottom you can just see that it makes like a little moon at the bottom of it, a little half, like a little lunar moon at the bottom. So, and then it's up here at the top too. So it's just gorgeous. I just love the packaging. And inside, this is the shade color. So it's a very light nude pink. And this shade, it is very close to the shade Bitch Perfect. This right here is the shade J.K. Magic, and this is the shade Bitch Perfect. And they're both in the K.I.S.S.I.N.G Formula. So that is just something to keep in mind, that if you already have Bitch Perfect, then you will most likely really enjoy the J.K. Magic shade. Or you may think of it this way: I've already got Bitch Perfect, why do I need the J.K. Magic shade? Because they are very similar in the shade. Bitch Perfect is probably one of the top favorite, if not my favorite shade from Charlotte Tilbury, and I just love this shade J.K. Magic, but they are very, very similar. And I'm not even sure if the camera's really doing it justice. The J.K. Magic may be just a hair darker. So just something to keep in mind. I picked up Glowing Gin, and this case is just the gold lippered case, and it's just beautiful. So it has the Charlotte logo on the front, and it's just a very simple case, but just so elegant. It's just gorgeous. So here's the shade Glowing Gin right here. All of the shades that I picked up in the Hot Lips 2 are in the Kissing formula. So this is Glowing Gin, and this is Rose Kiss in the Matte Revolution formula. So if you have Rose Kiss and you really like Rose Kiss, but maybe you don't like the Matte Revolution formula, or you wish that Rose Kiss came in the Kissing formula, then Glowing Gin is a very, very close color to Rose Kiss, but instead of it being in the Matte Revolution formula, it's in the Kissing formula. So I'll get that a little bit closer to where you can see how similar they are. Just one has a sheen and one does not have a sheen. The next color that I had picked up was Dance Floor Princess. And of course, you know, the first one, J.K. Magic, that's for J.K. Rowling. And Glowing Gin is for Jennifer Aniston. Dance Floor Princess is for Kylie Minogue. Then I have the color In Love with Olivia for Olivia Palermo. This one right here, which is the Dance Floor Princess for Kylie Minogue, is first of all, it is it's actually very, very similar to the J.K. Rowling, J.K.'s Magic, which is up here. So it's, you know, very, very similar to those colors as far as Bitch Perfect, J.K. Magic, and Dance Floor Princess. They're all three very, very similar. And that color is a dupe for Super Cindy in the Matte Revolution formula. If you are looking for maybe a Kissing formula for a dupe for Super Cindy that's a Matte Revolution, but you're wanting something that is a little bit more creamy in the Kissing formula, you like that formula better, but you really, really love the Super Cindy shade, then you could go with either any of those. You could go with Bitch Perfect. You could go with the J.K. Magic, or you could go with Dance Floor Princess. And so that's why I did this one fourth, is so that you can see how all of these colors really are pretty much in the same range. So if you've got just one of those colors, you're really going to be pretty much happy. Your J.K. Magic, your Bitch Perfect, or your Dance Floor Princess. They've all got that same undertone as Super Cindy in the Matte Revolution. So, you know, if you're looking for Super Cindy in that shade but in a creamy Kissing formula, then any of those are going to work. But really, the Dance Floor Princess, Bitch Perfect, and the J.K.'s Magic are all three very, very similar shades. So you be the judge on which one you want to select. If you want to select all three, or you just want to select one, you'll have to be the judge of that. Now, the most unique shade that I've bought out of this collection is the one that is called In Love with Olivia. I have not found another shade that is similar to this shade. And so this is the package that it comes in. It looks like this, which I love the outer packaging. And like I said, this shade is different. It's right here. I have not found, and I don't know if the camera's really picking up on just how exactly different it is, but I have not found another shade that is looking exactly like this shade looks. And again, you know, all of these are in the Kissing formula because that's the formula that I really enjoy. I enjoy that formula much more than the Matte Revolution formula. So I was happy to find some of my favorite shades like Super Cindy that had kind of a almost dupe for them within the Charlotte Tilbury line in the Kissing formula. So this shade to me is just absolutely gorgeous. I really, really love this Olivia shade, and I haven't found anything that looks quite like this one. I was really, really in love with the shade Obsessed by the Jaclyn Hill collection. And so if you liked that shade too, then the shade that I found that was the closest to that. This is the Jaclyn Hill Obsessed, and this is the JK Magic right there. So I thought those were pretty similar shades. And so I was really happy to find a shade that I felt was going to be a dupe for that particular shade. And the other shade that I found was the shade That Girl. And That Girl resembles somewhat closely to In Love with Olivia. So this is the shade That Girl from the Jaclyn Hill line, and this is In Love with Olivia from the Charlotte line. So those are the shades that I found that I thought were comparable in the two that I really liked from the Jaclyn Hill collection. I just wanted to share the ones that I had picked up from the new Hot Lips 2 collection from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm really, really liking them. Of course, you know the formula. It's tried, true, and tested, and I'm sure that you love it as well. There are some in there that I found that were dupes for her Matte Revolution, and I love the Kissing formula the best, so I was really happy to find that. So if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I would love to have you click that big red subscribe button and become part of the Gen X Beautiful family. And don't forget to hit the post notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload further content to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!